Hi everybody, my name is Savannah Rose Johnson and I wrote Ghost and Letters. I made this book to tell my own journey through family and relationships, learning about who I am, the things that I've been through in my life, in order to show what I've made from these situations. Very honest and raw format, as poetry is a creative expression. It comes straight from my heart to you. I jam-packed this book with so many different tools and resources and just advice and experience, and how these situations have taught me to be strong and to grow and learn who I am as a person. There's so much stigma in society today about mental health and its role in everybody's life. Ghost and Letters is a book about mental health. I wanted to start some dialogue and get into the real and the raw and the ugly and the just intense, because that's the only way that we can start working at it. I elaborate on that in this book and talk about how it's all our own journey. Using poetry is a way for me to artistically express my own mental health journey, what I've experienced working in mental health. I needed to write this book in order to let some of this stuff go, and it was definitely a vessel of healing for myself. When I was writing, it was a really emotional process, and even reading has been emotional, and sharing it's emotional too. At the end of the day, it's worth it. Everything that I've been through in my life is worth it, because it's led me to where I am now, and it's led me here to give back to others and help other people heal and make the most of their lives as well. That's all I want. If I can take what I have and use it to empathize with other people, then that's creating something beautiful and creating something positive. I hope that my example can bring you some peace and knowing that you're not alone in these things. Also bring you some inspiration knowing that you can go through something and come out okay, and you can come out stronger and a better person and wiser and with more love in your heart. And so read Ghost and Letters to find out how. This book is honestly like 6 books in one. Each chapter is related but also really different. They each have a prominent theme. The first chapter is The Blood That Runs Through Us, and that is a chapter about my family and just the way that experiences in my family have impacted me and how I've been able to learn forgiveness and compassion and acceptance through these things. And that turn builds a stronger bond and better relationships and strong love. And I want to make it very clear that I'm not trying to blame anyone, and that goes as far as this whole book, honestly. I'm not trying to blame anyone, and that's where the metaphor ghost comes into play in the title and in appearing in several poems throughout my book, is that it's not so much the people themselves, it's just the actions that haunt us. The ghosts represent these actions and presence of somebody and their actions and the way that they made you feel. That's kind of what a ghost resembles in this book. It, in a way, helps generalize it for other people, because it's not like I want you to read that poem and understand that's about my whoever. It's I want you to read it and be able to apply it to your own life so you can heal from the situation and see it for what it is, as these actions. Chapter 2 is called Demons, and that's another branch off of the ghost metaphor in a way. Demons are specifically like a tormenting entity. Demons I relate specifically to mental health, because oftentimes mental health is wrestling with my demons, or the demons inside me. The demons did that, or you're possessed by something, and that's very much the way I think mental health has been depicted. But demons can be conquered, definitely. And being able to understand where the light comes in to help scare out those demons, it all begins with that dialogue again. Chapter 3 is Heartbreak Exorcism. So again, you can also exorcise a demon. So this is specific to heartbreak and letting those demons go. So sometimes separate ways are inevitable, and this collection of poems can be applied to all kinds of relationships. It mainly revolves around romantic relationships, but there's also some friendship stuff in there, and just relationships are important, but not all of them are meant to last forever. Sometimes the wounds that they leave on us, they hurt the most. this is a way for me to let go of a lot of stuff and say goodbye to some people who have been in my life, show them forgiveness, or just let go of some stuff that no longer serves me. Chapter 4, Back from the Dead, is kind of my woke chapter, in a way to say we need to talk about this. Not so much to poke holes in problems, but offer solutions to them as well. This chapter definitely has the widest variety of themes within it. It's a bunch of fun. End of Endings is about new love. It's about my current relationship with my boo. It reflects heavily on the small moments, how like the little things, I mean, the passion and the grand gestures, like that's what I think a lot of people depict as romance. But for me, my favorite parts of my relationship are just the little things, the things so unique to us. Those are my favorite memories. So it gets kind of gushy in that. Chapter 6, Eternal Life, is a chapter of self-love and just unapologetically embracing who I am. Just hear me roar. It's also an interactive chapter just to summarize the message of the book and really get you to reflect on it in your own personal way. There's even some kind of response sections where you can read a poem and then write your own response to it. You have to wait and see what I mean by that, but it's a little interactive, a little treat at the end, so just something fun. My epilogue is my summary call to action. I want to use this book as a way to connect with other people. It's not so much just all about me, it's I want this to be able to help you. And it's a confidence chant, it's a little speech. It'll help inspire you to use your voice, and that's all I want. I'm just really excited to share this with you guys. This whole book has such a variety of topics, but they're all so important to me. And I really feel those called to this message need to hear it. It's gonna benefit you because this comes straight from my heart to yours. And I really hope that you check out Ghost and Letters. Thank you so much.